Good afternoon, gentlemen. It's Active Aussie here. Friday afternoon, September 20. It's 1:30 p.m. Recently, I listened to a video by Ohio Dan, and he was talking about what he called a dominance hierarchy that has developed within the manosphere. I think he specifically called it the men's community though, and I've thought about this myself quite a few times. And Dan also talked about how he feels, or how maybe the manosphere has gone through what you'd call a golden age, and it has now started to decline, or you could say degrade in many aspects. That's my opinion of it anyway. And the so-called manosphere, what we call the manosphere, certainly has declined a lot in my opinion, and it's totally different to how it was, say, back in 2017, 2018, 2019. I feel this type of decline really started in like early 2020, mid 2020, and it's just gradually got a lot worse. Now, what we know as the manosphere is mostly a lot of PUA type nonsense, this rubbish about trying to find a trad wife, and Christianity has come into it on many occasions as well. I won't go into that too much. I've spoken about it quite a few times. And I noticed recently that JD Miles uploaded a post where he singled out certain individuals. For example, Fresh and Fit Andrew Tate. And I looked through some of the comments of that post, and one guy said also there are people like JPY, Just Pearly Things, Roma Army, and all of that sort of content is just nonsense, garbage, rubbish. It's not helpful to men at all. We really need to get back to basics. People are just putting out what they think is marketable, what they feel will make a profit, and the content is not being produced for any sort of genuine altruistic reason to help men. So the so-called manosphere has become quite a type of cesspool recently, in my opinion. That's about all I really wanted to say. I saw a quite disturbing interview recently. It was on that channel, the Epoch Times, and there was an older Cambodian American man, and at the end of the interview, it was quite disturbing how he spoke about how he feels USA society now has parallels with Cambodia in the early 1970s, and he was like giving out a warning in regard to what could occur. He was talking about the influence of communism, how communists think, Marxist type thinking, and we are really seeing this in the USA, and we're seeing it in Australia and other countries now. It's developing very rapidly. And he talked about infiltration, how every aspect of our society, levels of government, the media, entertainment, it's all being infiltrated by communists. That's about all I've got to say. Hopefully I can upload a portion of that interview in the near future. I'll talk to you then. Cheers.